Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football out here in Dallas. Just got done with a little training session. I'm with Noble Johnson, one of the top-rated wide receivers in the entire state. Man, you had your breakout season on the field last year. Why don't you just kind of walk us through what that was like, really going out there and dominating the competition a little bit, setting your mark?
Well, it all started off with spring football and building my chemistry with Braden, and that's just where it all started. And then I started feeling myself, getting moved up to varsity, and just adapting to the speed, and then I started getting comfortable with it, and then I started putting my own taste into what I do, and that's where I just took off from there.
You mentioned Braden Locke. You know, he was a senior leader on the team last year. Now it's your time to be that senior leader for your team. How are you kind of taking the younger guys underneath their wing and starting to be that guy now for your team?
I wouldn't say it's just on me. I would say my class in general, the senior class, we're holding everyone accountable. If someone skips a rep in the weight room, we're on them. When we do sprints, we're ever on everyone, and just really holding everyone accountable and making sure that we're set for the next season.
Man, the wide receiver room at Rockwall has been pretty deep. Of course, you know, we covered five-star Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's doing his thing at Ohio State. You're the next guy coming through there. What is it in the water at Rockwall that develops these great wide receivers, gets them ready for the next level?
I think it's just the culture. The culture brings everyone around, and I feel like we specialize at receiver, and the coaches that come through there, like prior to Coach Colvin, it was Coach Johnson. He was amazing. Receivers coach, he had a background being Odell's backup at LSU, and now we have Coach Colvin. He's an offensive-minded coach, and everyone that comes through really just puts us on the right path.
Switching gears on the recruiting front, man, a lot of schools are coming after you. We're not going to be able to talk about all the offers, but what were some of those schools that when they stepped up, it was like, wow, man, this is a huge eye-opener. This could be a life-changing experience for Noble Johnson?
I'll start off with Tennessee, my first offer. I was walking through the halls, and I get this phone call, and they said that this is Tennessee. I'd like to offer you for a scholarship. I broke down in tears, and it was just a dream come true, and that's where I realized I have to take everything seriously, and that this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
I guess it is a huge shock when your first offer is from the SEC, and it's like a school that's rich in history. You know, everybody knows Tennessee. From there, man, how many offers are you up to? Can you remember any of the ones off the top of your head that were important to you?
The important ones were, okay, so in total I have 23.
Nice.
Important ones was USC, Mizzou because of the receivers coach, that Coach DK, Arkansas, Mississippi State because Braden's going there. We can continue the Rockwall legacy over there. And Baylor would be a nice pick.
Anybody that's still showing you a lot of attention that could pull the trigger next, that could be maybe a factor in that whole decision-making process? Who are some of those schools that are still hot on you?
Texas Tech. I know the University of Houston. They've been on my radar and everyone. Who else? Ole Miss. Ole Miss has been
23 offers. There's not too many of them left out there. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to it, you got to pick a school. What's like something you feel like is important to you?
Most definitely. If I'm gonna go to a school, I want to be certain that I'm starting and I get play time. I want to have a really good connection with the coaches, and just the people that surround me. I need them to better myself, and I also better them in whatever way that I impact them.
I don't know how many interviews you've done, but you did a great job, man. I want to say thank you for your time and good luck with the upcoming season and, of course, your decision-making process whenever it's time to decide.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sweet.